Welcome to the Arc of Inquiry. This video gives a short overview about the use of Arc of Inquiry platform during the piloting process. First, let's log into the system. If you haven't created your account yet, you can do so by clicking here. Note, at this point you cannot yet sign in with your Facebook or Google account. After filling in this short registration form, you're free to sign up and to log into the system. The home page of the platform usually provides information about the latest developments and the most important news in Arc of Inquiry, while on the help page you can find many useful links and materials that can guide you through the piloting process. The platform is in active development as we start the piloting, so you might encounter some technical problems while using it. If you do so, it would be really helpful to us if you took a moment of your time to fill in a short error report that can be found here. The evaluation system and the award system are also not fully integrated into the system yet, but their printable alternatives can also be found on the help page. More information about the evaluation system, the award system, and the concept of paper walkthroughs will be provided to you by your local coordinator during the piloting meetings. As we start the piloting, the Arc of Inquiry platform consists of 68 inquiry activities that can be accessed through the Inquiry Activities menu. These activities cover domains such as physics, chemistry, biology, and many more. Some activities cover more than one domain. Let's pick an example. When we click on an activity, information about the activity is displayed. This information includes a short description and other useful tidbits such as the language of the activity, the recommended age of pupils, typical learning time, and additional materials needed. To start the activity, pupils click the Start Activity button, which registers the starting time of the activity. At the moment, to access the activity, you still have to use the link to the activity, but later, clicking on the Start Activity button will also launch the activity. After a pupil has completed the activity, he or she clicks the Mark as Completed button, which stops the counter of the activity time and offers a menu where a pupil can submit evidence, which can include any types of materials needed, but must be provided as a web link. Let's type some sort of link in there. The pupils are also free to ask questions, to comment their work, or to provide additional information about the process. This will be then submitted to the teacher. To find the inquiry activities that most suit your needs or interests, you can use the Inquiry Activities search function. This form allows you to search for inquiry activities based on many variables. At the moment, you can search by phrase, domain, or proficiency level. Let's try a little example. I'm going to type in a word and then press enter. I am presented with all the activities that include the word that I typed into the search engine. I used the word light, so I got the diffraction of light, light as a wave, light bulbs, the color of light, and so on and so forth. If I want to specify the search a bit more, I can go back to the search form. Or if I just want to pick an activity based on its topic, I can use the tag cloud. All the keywords that are connected to the activities in the repository of inquiry activities are included in this word cloud. The words that are presented as bigger words, those are used more often to describe the activities, which means that at the moment, quantum physics is the keyword most often used to describe different activities. So let's see what happens when we click here. I'm presented now with all the activities that have the keyword quantum physics attached to it. There are quite many. That's how you can find different activities for your classroom or for yourself. To add new inquiry activities to the repository of inquiry activities, you can use the Add New function of the Inquiry Activities menu. After filling in a short form, you can submit your own inquiry activity that you have been using in the classroom for a while now and want to try out in the platform as well. More information about the criteria set for adding activities from your local coordinator. The most important function of the Arc Inquiry platform is surely the Groups function, which allows you to govern your pupils' work and help to recommend activities for your pupils. Let's take a look at the Groups menu. Let's start by adding a new group. Since in the piloting phase all the countries that are piloting the platform will be using the same groups list, it's wise to add your country as the first part of your name for the group. For the second part, the name of the school is quite appropriate. And for the third part, you can use a specific group name or just to add the grade or the age of the pupils. Then you can add in a short description, add domains to the group which will be later used to recommend activities. You can add topics, and adding inquiry activities can be either done in two ways. First, you can select them from a list where they have been suggested to you based on the domains you selected, or you can just use the bar as a search function and add the activities in that manner. The learners or the pupils can be added in the same manner. You can add them based on a list that's generated by your location, or you can type in to search for specific learners. After we have created the group, we can take a look at the groups list. This is the group that I created, and this is the group page. On the group info menu, all the information about the group is displayed. Who's the teacher, who are the learners, what activities have been done in the group, and so on. From the settings menu, I can always add activities to the group or more pupils, or rewrite the description or add domains. From the recommended activities menu, I can look at more closely at the activities that have been added to this group's curriculum. On the group's main page, I can also see what pupils have been doing in the group already and what has the teacher been doing. For example, one of the pupils I added to this group started an activity and then completed it and submitted a review based on that activity, which I can access and answer to through the system. Also see that I already have created the pupil. Finally, let's look at the profile page, which can be accessed from the top right corner by clicking on your own name and selecting Show Profile. On the profile page, some public information about the user is displayed alongside with all the activities the user has been performing within the platform. For teachers like me, this usually includes having created some activities. For pupils, this usually includes having started activities or having completed activities, and also which activities have been recommended to the user. If the user should be rewarded with some awards or badges, they are also displayed under the name and role of the user. That's all for now. You can start exploring the platform and getting acquainted with the inquiry activities within. Have a wonderful experience within the Arc Inquiry platform.